All right, y'all, it's time to go get them. We've given them enough leeway. I got 2 big old hog traps here, and we're gonna try to put some bacon in it. So these are 4x8 panel traps with a guillotine door. Picked them up in my boat in Mississippi, drove them to Louisiana, and they gonna catch hogs, y'all. I'm excited. I'm ready to give these hogs a little something. You know, they've been having free reign at this place. Now it's time to let them know how we rolling outside the levees. You know what I mean? So now it's gonna start kind of drop. You think it'll drop?
Oh, you want to go over the ground? What
Yeah, to the ground.
That's good.
All right.
This is the ground.
Okay. There we go. Good. Look at them, y'all. They bad down here, boy. They are bad, bad, bad. Oh. All right. That's the secret ingredient, y'all. Got 2 secret ingredients, but that's the one y'all get to see right now. Put it right here, and then we're just gonna pull it with the tractor to get it down to the spot so we're not having to carry it. So my buddy y'all is big into the big round traps, but before we get there, we're gonna start with these panel traps. I can't afford one. They're like 5,000 bucks. They're great traps, but we're not there yet, folks. So let's start with these panel traps, try to get some hogs on the ground, and then maybe that's something we could upgrade to eventually. But what I like about the panel traps is you can throw them in my boat, throw them on a trailer, pull them with a tractor, get them in place. So, and then we could just keep moving throughout the properties that we go to. Still hot, y'all. Almost Thanksgiving and 84 degrees. Ain't no joke. All right, y'all, well, right on cue, right where I wanted to put it. Them hogs have been rooting up in here. So what I picked was a trail. They got a trail right here. Okay, look, they got it all rooted up too. But there's a trail right there. It goes, boom. So I want it somewhere right off the trail. They can get a whiff of it and go check it out. Let's get it in place, get it baited up, and get on up.
Yeah. Save that for round 2.
It's time to mix up a little something. I'm gonna mix it up in here and dump it in the trap. This is good apple corn. They've been liking it. Go molasses next. So we're gonna pour all that whole jar of molasses on it. There you go, bruh.
Like I'm making a sundae.
And then half the jar of Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, that thing.
Good.
What we got? The strawberry, the punch.
That's right.
All right, mix it up and she's good to go. I'd eat it.
I'll tell you what,
it smells pretty good.
Smells awesome.
It smells good, y'all. And I ain't even putting none outside the trap. If they want it, they have to go in the trap. I'm not putting any of it outside the trap. They just gonna have to sit here and smell it till they can't take it no more. Look, they've been rooting all up in here though, y'all. We're gonna get them. Look, all up in here. There's their trail.
Oh, you want to go your corn?
Just like that. Just like that. Yes, indeed. There it is, y'all. It's set. I'm not gonna do the thing where you let it go for days at a time because we got too many hogs. We don't have time for that. We just gotta start catching right away. They've been all up in here. We're gonna catch one tonight. Look, y'all. They all up in here. Look. Hog rooting everywhere. We're gonna catch one tonight. Look how torn up. Oh, they've been everywhere in here. Look. Oh yeah, we're gonna catch one. Look at this. Dude, look at this. They've been all up in here. Oh yeah, we about to catch him. We're about to catch one tonight, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited. I used to do this a lot. I used to hog trap a lot before I started YouTube. Hadn't done it in a while, but I am excited to start getting back into it. It's a target-rich environment, I'll tell you that. They have got it torn up, and isn't this crazy? I mean, they have just been annihilating this place. Craziness. Hopefully we get him tonight. I'm going to get my camera, so I have a camera on the trap at all times. All right, here's the old one. It just I made the decision to go ahead and get it, pull it out, and repair it. I tried to make it work on what it is without having to take it out, but I just want to pull it out and repair it. We'll probably just have to cut and put a new, you see what I'm saying? The door won't go all the way up.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to square it.
Square, yeah.
Square it, give it a good corner, give it 2 good front corners,
right.
And then it'll slide in the rail.
All right, so this one, it's got to come off the T-post. I got it wired to the T-post.
That off. Alright. Alright.
That's it, bro. Oh, look at us hog traffic going.
That's it, babe.
All right, y'all, we got the new trap in place, and we're gonna mix up some more of the goodness. Mix up some more juice, and she will be ready for hogs, y'all. All right, Grandma, go get him, Grandma. Grandma's gonna go get him. Go get him, Grandma. Y'all almost done, y'all. Them skeeties are tearing us up. Some of that punch. All right. There we go. Y'all didn't know we was doing a cook and catch, not a catch and cook. All right, let's see. All right. There it is.
All right, let's set it. Yep.
All right, let it go.
Good.
That's it?
Yep.
All right. Probably what we should have did on the other one. Second trap set. Got the camera on it. We're gonna pick up our trash and get on out of here. Like I said, I'm not gonna do the thing where you leave it days at a time to let them get used to it. I don't have time for that. We need to get them caught now. Y'all saw how bad they tearing everything up down here, so let's get them caught. So at trap number 1, early in the evening, 3 coons showed up and found it first, and they really never left. They kind of stayed on the bait. A hog never came around, so they just stayed on it all night. And then unfortunately, they eventually tripped the trap, and it was done for hogs for that night. So those coons, man, they're like little kids, you know, they're just knuckleheads, causing trouble, getting into things they shouldn't be getting into. So trap number 1 was out of the equation due to the coons. Trap number 2 had pigs show up, you know, about around midnight or so. They started coming out, and they would not at first go into the trap. They wanted to pick up everything they could right outside of the trap, but that's why I didn't put a lot outside the trap. If there was anything outside the trap, it really just fell from the inside. I didn't want anything outside. I wanted them to really have to go inside to get to the payoff, which would lead hopefully to the payoff for me. So they came out, they tried to eat what was around the trap, but then little by little they started working their way in until most of the group went in. And then once the trap door fell, I guess whatever happened, I don't have that moment, but 2 of them were, you know, not caught in, and 2 of them were caught in, so we caught 2, which isn't too bad. All right, y'all, we got hogs in the trap, which is a good thing, and we're off to a great start. That was only 2 nights, so on the second night we caught, the coon set off the first trap, so I'm gonna go rebait that first trap, get it set back, and kind of be thinking about what I want to do about them coons. I can't have them setting the trap off every night. I'm a big fan of coons. I like them, they're pretty cool, but I can't have them setting off my trap every night. So let's go work on that trap first before we check the one with the hogs in it. All right, I'm gonna do some fresh bait. Okay. So we got a few new things to try today. I got some corn syrup. It's a little bit cheaper than the molasses. All right, so let's go in with the corn syrup. Okay. And then we also got some maple flavored syrup. It's not real maple syrup. It's maple flavored. Okay. Going with the maple flavored syrup. Okay. And then I got the great value Kool-Aid. Hopefully save some money there too. You know what I mean? Ooh, it smells like punch. All right. Get a bunch of that in there. There we go. That ought to do it. So there we go. We went with dark corn syrup, maple flavored syrup, and some tropical punch fake Kool-Aid. And I'm just gonna mix that up just like we did before. All right, well, the coons have eaten it down pretty good, but not all the way. All right, so I'm gonna get that door up. All right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Bait. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Good to go. All right. What I'm gonna do. This is the trap where the hogs are in it. I know there's several other hogs. I also know they're really young and mama could be nearby. So I'm gonna go in slowly with the gun and make sure none of the other pigs are around the trap. Then I'll go back in and take care of the hogs in the trap. Where's mama? Where's mama? Where's she at? Y'all actually ain't bad sized little pigs. I thought y'all were smaller than that. I ain't bad at all. Good sized little pigs. Where's mama? I thought y'all were smaller than that. Y'all ain't bad size. They actually bigger than I thought, which is good. Get a lot of meat off of those too. So what I'm gonna do, I'll come in with the truck. I got one more trap I want to bait. I'm gonna go bait another trap we haven't shown yet. That is what's up. Yeah, those are nice sized little pigs. Heck yeah, look at them. Sorry, dude. Oh, yeah, bro. Good sized little pigs. That's some good sized little pigs. Y'all gonna be good eating. What happened, dude? You got caught in a trap? You just had to have it, huh? Alright. It'd be like that, don't worry. Hell yeah. Alright. That's a start, folks. Sometimes it's just about getting the seal cracked. Getting the right traps out here, getting the bait right. That's progress, folks. I will take it. I will take it. My neighbor has a trap he wants me to bait for him. He's got a cow pasture. He said they are tearing his cow pasture up. So let's go check all that out. And then we'll take care of these pigs. Good sized little pigs. Alright, come here. It's over, dude. Let me check that. Come here. another trap here. Go in here. All right. Some more syrup on it. All right. Okay. A little more Kool-Aid. There we go. So with this trap, they go in and then they can't get back out. So they'll go in under the door and then they just can't even get back out. It's a little bit different from mine with the guillotine door. All right, so now that's three. Well, that's two traps baited. I'm gonna go deal with the hogs, get them out. The other trap, rebait that one, so we'll have three total baited. So we think they're bedding up in these brush and in those woods, and they come in here, and that's what they do. They just root up. Bad, root that up, and then he's got to come in here with the tractor. And I don't know if you ever ridden on a tractor in a beat up cow pasture, but it's no fun. And of course, stressing the cows out. Look at what they doing to the cow pasture. Hogs rooting it up. Hogs rooting it up. Even with the cows in here and everything. We're gonna get them, girls, don't worry. Look, fresh hog rooting. Fresh hog rooting. Sad, huh? So that's one of the reasons we got to get them out of here. Look, all throughout here. All throughout here. All rooted up. Imagine trying to work this with your tractor and do what you need to do with your cows and hitting potholes and stuff. Look at this one. Look how bad that one is. That's crazy, huh? Look, all throughout here, y'all. They got it all torn up. So we're gonna put some pressure on them. Look at that. That's crazy, huh? Daggum hogs. Look, big old hole in the middle of the cow pasture. Another one. So there it is, folks. That's why we got to start catching them. You know, it's one of the reasons anyway. The worst thing is they'll do that on a levee, and a levee is what protects us from hurricanes. We can't have big holes in our levees, folks. So that's why we're catching them. Trying to get them out of here. What's up, girls? How y'all doing, mamas? Y'all doing okay? Y'all eating good or what? Y'all eating good, mamas? So let's go get our hogs out the trap, get it rebaited, get on home, clean them up. That's one. That's two. All right, I want to rebait this, but since it's had hogs in it, I want to move it just a little bit. I think what goes on is they get that stress hormone or whatever, and it gets in the area. So let's just move it down a little ways, get it right off of that immediate spot. That way they'll be a little bit less leery about going in it. Got some more of that sweetness. Got some more of that sweetness. Just need them to come and get it. All right, folks. Well, that's 3 traps, 2 hogs. Hopefully we'll get some tonight. I'm gonna put a camera on it and we'll be done. All right, folks, got my 2 hogs cleaned up. There's some of the meat. This is probably about 1.5 pounds. I'm gonna make some tacos. So I'm gonna cook with this, and then we'll kind of maybe cook some of the rest of it during the week, and then freeze what's left after that. So Got plenty of meat off of those 2 hogs. I'm excited that the trapping and hunting season has begun. So let's kick it off with some good old-fashioned tacos. All right, first thing I want to do is dry my meat so it gets a good sear. So I'm just gonna pat it dry. All right, first thing I'm going on with is garlic and buttery herb by Kinder's. Then some Cajun seasoning. Then some ground cumin. Then some chili powder. Okay, mix it around. Then just do that process a second time. Then I'll salt it down pretty good. Mix it up. That ought to do it. Right there, that's ready. All right, drop my meat into my hot pressure cooker. Sear that down. All right, y'all, we had a good bit of moisture in there, but we got a little bit of sear going. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add my liquid. Not too much, I don't want it too wet. There we go, just enough to get it through. And we'll get the pressure cooker lid on, the topper on. Once that comes up to full heat, we'll set it for about 22 minutes. Meat's all done, got it shredded up, nice and tender, seasoned well. So we gotta get it on our tacos now. Just a couple spoonfuls on each. And some salsa verde. Okay. Some onion. Some cilantro. And some queso fresco. Okay. Hit it with a little bit of lime. And there it is. Looking pretty good. All right, not too bad for a couple days of hog trapping. Let's try it out. Oh my goodness. That's really good. Oh my. So simple also. That's one of my favorites I've had in a while. Well, folks, it's hunting season, trapping season. We got hogs, we got nutria, we've got time to spend at the houseboat. I can't wait to do it all. I hope y'all will join me for all of it. With that being said, we'll see you on the next one.